Let's take a peek at hidden fields now. We have that selected. You see that we have form variables here, but you wouldn't know it unless you looked at the page. There could be hidden fields here. And we do use hidden fields later when we work with the website interactivity, when we deal with the actual user registration. So you want to take a look at that. We use them quite effectively. But we can actually process them just like any other form variables, and they can come in handy to do some interesting things, as you'll see in the user registration example. Big example, lots of information there. So we can look up the hidden fields information there. We see that they're hidden up top. If you're not familiar with hidden fields, you can see that they're going to be displayed differently depending on the type of editor you're using, but they're in here in their input types, but they're hidden instead of another type. And they're going to be surprise here, H1, and status. These are the names. And each of these has a value, and that's going to get passed to the server side. If we just take a peek at that, process hidden fields in the scripts folder, you can see, we can check to see again if it's set here, that button, if that button is set. Same thing we did with the processing get and post. But now we can just check that array here, add those hidden fields there so we can process them in our for each, and then we can make sure they're in the array and just echo them out. No difference. They're just hidden from view, and they have really great functionality, and you can see that as you move forward throughout the training. Hidden fields definitely can be taken advantage of in many different ways. I use them to put things into the database to make sure my selection lists have a client-side value when you actually have to process back to the web page, things like that. And you'll see that as we get further and further into the training.